Hello, Classroom 6. I hope you are all doing well today. I am fabulous. Can you believe it? We made it through the first week of February. Already, there's so much to do and so little time. Let's start by adding a number to our calendar. Are you ready? Count with me. It's February. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? What is it? Now I know you know it's a 5. Do you know what color heart it's going to be? Is it red or pink? Pink, red, pink, red. So number 5 must be, did you say pink? I hope you said pink, because that's what it is. Whoops, can I reach that 5? Yes, I can. And of course, there are so many cool things going on this month. Really close from now, we have a party coming up. This is our Valentine's party. So if you didn't do it yet, work on making your Valentines for your friends, because we're having a party here and that's going to be our Valentine exchange. It's so much fun. And then you'll get to take all those cool things home and show your family and open them up and share. It's so cool. That would be very nice of you on this letter N week. And then of course we have our first 5-year-old birthday. That will be Alex's birthday, will be while we're on break. And real Valentine's Day will be while we're on break. And then we have President's Day. And President's Day is a day off, and it starts a whole week of a day off. So we'll talk about that again next week. But remember, we have school coming up next week, and that's our Valentine's party. So work on your Valentine's while you're doing what you're doing. And I sent you some cool things to work on this week. One of those things was a My Big World. We love doing these My Big Worlds. You can also do this on your computer at home. Your grown-up can set you up. But I sent you this one that says Arctic Giants, and if you check it out, there's all these cool, really giant animals. How do you like that? All great stuff. And then, of course, on the back is one of these, but you can play some games on the computer that all go with the Arctic Giant. So work on this, and then, of course, maybe play something on the computer. But before we do that, I want to read you a story about another giant. This giant animal starts with the letter N. Do you know what it is? It's a narwhal. Isn't that cool? And this is such a fun book. I'm sorry you're not with me today because it's a sequence book. Check this out. And then I can push it back down. Some people have clothes like that. My book is like that. So that's a pretty neat one. Neat. Another great letter N word. So this story is called Just Narwhal. Funny story. Uh-oh, somebody ripped my page. Just Narwhal. Narwhal was a whale who thought she had no skills at all. She couldn't cook or knit or sing or even catch a ball. Meanwhile, all her mermaid friends were skillful as can be. If they tried out making something new, they did it perfectly. Of course, it's a mermaid. Wow, thought Narwhal, every day. There's nothing they can't do. But I'm just a narwhal, and I wish I had talent too. Aww. One morning, Star and Coral cried to Narwhal in distress. Our art contest has started, but everything's a mess. Uh-oh, I wonder what happened. We need a judge, said Coral, and our time is nearly up. Can you judge our paintings and decide who wins this cup? Narwhal thought, I'll get it wrong, and quickly shook her head. She told them, I'm just a narwhal. I'll find someone else instead. Aw, poor Narwhal, look at her face. She doesn't have any confidence. Poor thing, she doesn't think she can do it. She asked Cackle the clownfish to decide which art should win. The prize goes to the funniest, said Cackle with a grin. Narwhal thought, that's not enough to win a special prize. But I'm just a narwhal, so I'll check with someone big and wise. Who do you think lives in the ocean that is big and wise? She found a big blue whale and asked, which painting is the best? The biggest, shouted Jumbo. Forget about the rest. A whale? I'm not sure size is everything, said Narwhal quietly. but since I'm just a narwhal, I'll make sure Shelly agrees. Shelly scuttled around the art. Do you see Shelly? Shelly's a crab. Shelly scuttled around the art, but judged them selfishly. The shellfish said, "The winner is the one that features me." He wanted the one that was his picture. That's not fair. Narwhal looked around and thought, these choices just don't seem fair. They can't judge on one thing alone. There's much more to compare. Do you see her? She's thinking. She didn't like anybody's answer. Narwhal swam to join her friends. "I've let you down," she cried. "You need a fair and honest judge who sees how hard you tried." The mermaid said, "If that's the case, then you should judge our art. To us, you're not just narwhal, and we'd love you to take part." They invited her to take part. How do you think she feels? I bet her heart is really happy. Narwhal gave a nervous smile. Oh, she's nervous. A nervous smile, and she said, "Okay, I'll try." And she wrote a list of qualities to judge the paintings by. Narwhal swam around the art and studied each with care. She looked at every brushstroke to make sure that she was fair. Oh, Narwhal is very fair. At last she said, "Each piece of art is special in its way, but one checked every box for me. Star wins the prize today." Star held up the shining cup for everyone to see, and Coral rushed to Narwhal and she hugged her gratefully. She said, "You are the finest judge we ever could have found. You're fair and open-minded and just the most just narwhal around." That means that Narwhal was fair. And everybody's happy. You see how everybody's smiling? From that day on, Narwhal would judge each contest she could find. And though she couldn't dance or sing, at last, she didn't mind. Turns out she's the fairest person of all. She thought, "My skills are hidden. They're not obvious to see. But just like all the paintings, there's so much more to me." So she was special because she was fair, and so she got to judge all the contests. That's awesome. Everybody's good at something. I bet you could think of something that you're good at. Maybe you're good at helping people. Maybe you're good at coloring. Maybe you're good at cutting. Maybe you're good at cooking. Maybe you make the best cookies in the whole wide world. Maybe you're a really good table setter at your house. Maybe you do a great job taking out the garbage. Maybe you're a good friend. Maybe you invite someone to play. Everybody's good at something. Everybody's good at lots of things. I'm wondering which thing you think you're best at. So in honor of Narwhal, who is kind of like a whale, I thought we would sing a very favorite song. You'll know this one. Get your fish ready. Ready? Get swimming. Slippery fish, sliding through the water. Slippery fish, clunk, clunk, clunk. Oh no, it's been eaten by a octopus, squiggling in the water. Octopus, clunk, clunk, clunk. Oh no, it's been eaten by a... Do you know what it is? Get your fingers. Tuna fish, flashing through the water. Tuna fish, oh no, it's been eaten by a... Do you know what it is? Great white shark, lurking in the water. Great white shark, oh no, it's been eaten by a... Here it comes.
Humongous whale, spouting in the water. Humongous whale.
Pardon me. Thank goodness that whale has manners. Pardon me is fancy for excuse me. Well, friends, have a fabulous weekend. Make sure you're working on your Valentines. Maybe get yourself outside because I think it's going to snow. I'll see you on Monday. I can't wait. Bye-bye.